Hello, you wonderful people. So for today's video, I'm going to talk about the fourth and final season of Snowpiercer and some news that's actually pretty old, but I only recently found out. But apparently 6 months ago, the article I read was referencing this kind of getting dropped on Variety, but apparently TNT is not going to air Snowpiercer's fourth and final season because I was just looking up like, oh, I haven't heard anything about it. I wonder, is it coming out sometime this year? Who knows? Because what I was reading in the article is that it seems like the fourth season was done filming. I don't know if it was still in that post-production phase or whether it was just like completely done. But yeah, like TNT's deciding not to air it, and apparently, was it Tomorrow Studios? I guess it's like the main maybe production studio that's producing the show. They're the ones who are trying to shop it around right now to other streaming services. Once again, this news is from like 6 months ago. I hadn't heard anything about it, so it seems like that still hasn't happened yet, which is such a bummer because I was also reading that wherever they're trying to land it, they're also trying to do maybe 2 spin-offs. I saw an article referencing like, oh, a potential prequel and a potential sequel series. At the bare minimum, I just want to see the final season. I want the show to have a conclusive ending, and that might not be a possibility. Like I said, all the articles I've read were from like months ago and haven't really seen any updates. I could be mistaken. Maybe there's something out there. If you come across something, do let me know. But where I've recently looked up stuff, because it is June 13th at the time of me recording this, so I haven't seen any updates. I don't know if that's something that's going to change in the nearby future, but that's such a bummer because I mean, and that's what's the most annoying thing. It's like, oh, it's not like the show was like, it's once again it's filmed. It just needed, like I said, I don't know what the post-production, like if it's complete on that front, but it's like it's filmed and now it's just kind of like TNT's just like, no, we're not going to air it for whatever reason. That's kind of annoying, but to be fair, if I'm not mistaken, TNT is under the Warner Brothers umbrella, so this ain't some new like development. Obviously, you know, the catalyst for, you know, was it last year? Was the whole like Batgirl situation, and obviously there were plenty other things. I know there have been TV shows that have been in that same department where it's like, oh, we're in the process of filming a new season. It's like, nah, that just got axed. Like, it's a whole, I guess it falls under that tax write-off situation. I feel like maybe it's like by not airing it, you don't have to, you recoup some of your money. I don't know. Like, it feels like it's under that same tax. It just adds more to the annoyance of it, which is such a bummer. I hope the show does find a new home. I'd love to see, like, even if we don't get the prequel and sequel that they hope to come, because they want to make this into a franchise, even if we don't get that, at the bare minimum, I want to be able to see this story come to an end. I've never read La Tres Moneige. I butcher it every time. It's the French graphic novel it's originally based on. I have not even seen the 2013 movie just because I wanted the show to be my first experience, but I know those are two different stories, similar, but also they went in different directions, I believe. But either way, I followed this story and I just want to be able to see it reach its conclusion and where things end up for these characters I've come to follow on this journey. So, like I said, this is where things currently stand, and like I said, this is after 6 months, so I'll keep an eye out to see if there's any future developments, and even if I'm not aware of it, don't be afraid to hit me up and let me know, like, hey, you should know there have been some recent developments. I mean, I'd love to be able to kind of keep an eye on this situation and hope that there are positive developments on it, like I said, at the bare minimum, that we get to see the fourth and final season. But obviously, these are just some of my thoughts. I love to get to know your thoughts in the comments down below. But really, that's all I wanted to talk about. Till the next time we meet, be happy, be safe, live life to the fullest, and enjoy it. Good day, and goodbye.